Yo, yo, slap on your gloves, grab your tools of choice, and hey, meet me in your kitchen, yeah. Hey, I want to welcome you back to my channel. Yes, sir. I am your man. Keep a Cup Can Cook. And hey, I know you read that title. You know what we into. Hey, we doing a fantastic, hey, this is an old Southern classic, y'all. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. I spent some years down in Charleston, South Carolina, y'all, and I remember the very first time I saw somebody say, hey, you want some bread pudding? I said, what in the world? Now, how can bread become pudding? Never knew. It took me probably a whole year before I said, man, okay, let me try it. And man, when I heated it up, man, it was fantastic because they told me to heat it up first. And oh man, it was fantastic. I never dropped it from that point on. And hey, I'm going to bring it to you right before your very eyes. Hey, but the first thing I need you to do is go and preheat your oven. 375 degrees, y'all. Okay, now, here's the star of the show right here. It was sitting right beside me all that time. Okay, now I got a array of different breads sitting in here. Now, as you can see, I got me a half of a loaf of a French loaf right there. I even got me 2 Danishes right here, y'all. I got me a couple of slices of what is that? Cinnamon swirl raisin swirl bread. I got me 2 Hawaiian hamburger rolls. I got me some honey wheat bread that's left over. And look at that, y'all. Even got 2 glazed donuts, y'all. Come on, y'all. You can't get no better than this. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move that over to the side because I want to introduce another bowl that I'm gonna introduce. I got me a cup of dried raisins right here, y'all. A cup of raisins. Then I got me like I go ahead and call it a 1/4 cup. Hey, that's dried some cranberries right there, y'all. We're gonna introduce those, and then we're gonna soak them, y'all, in some good old bourbon right here, y'all. Oh yeah, we get ready to soak these bad boys. Nice little shot, I guess that was. We're gonna get them moved around in there. And what that bourbon gonna do is gonna allow these raisins and cranberries to plump up some. They're gonna come out of their dried state and they're gonna plump up. Oh, they're gonna be bringing some flavor, y'all. Oh, and you know they're gonna be bringing some foam, right? Okay, but what we gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and allow these bad boys to sit still for a while. At least 10 to 15 minutes while it's doing this thing. But while it's doing its thing, I'm gonna be breaking this bread up. Now you could cut it up with a bread knife or you could break it up with your hands. Hey, I haven't figured out how I'm gonna do that just yet, but I'll figure it out in between the time. All right, I am your man, Keep a Cup Can Cook. You know what we doing? We doing an old school classic. We doing a bread pudding, y'all, but you know I gotta put some foam to it. And I'll be back. Okay, my YouTube fam, as you can tell, I got everything. Now cut it up with a nice bread knife, y'all. Trying to keep it everything uniform, you know, but hey, you don't have to. By all means, if you feel like you want to break it up by hand, then do that, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like, hey, let me keep it uniform with that. But I'm gonna move that over to the side just a tad bit. I'm gonna bring my other bowl into play because we're gonna get this custard mix together, okay? And the first thing I wanna do, hey, let me tell you what I got in here, in my Pyrex. I got me 2 cups of half and half in there. I got me 1 cup of whole milk, and then I got me a half a cup of heavy whipping cream in here to equal 3.5 cups, y'all. Get that introduced into my bowl. Now, you want this to be all room temperature, okay? And did I say preheat your oven 375 degrees? I believe I did. All right, we got us 4 beaten eggs, also room temperature, going in. I got me a half a cup white granulated sugar. Got me a half a cup of packed brown sugar, light brown sugar. Then I got me a half a stick of melted unsalted butter. And since it is unsalted butter, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up with a pinch of salt, kosher salt. We going in with some vanilla extract. Let's go call it 2 teaspoons. I got me some allspice. Go hit it up. Just a 1/4 teaspoon. Some nutmeg. I call it a 1/4 teaspoon. Then I got some ground cinnamon. Y'all know I love my cinnamon now. I can't even tell you what that is. But we're gonna go back in with the whisk, get all of this combined. You want to give this a nice little whisk, but you want all those sugars to dissolve. You want those spices to dissolve into the milk mixture, to your custard. That's another reason why you want things to be room temperature, y'all. So when you feel like you got it mixed pretty good, just gonna bring your bread into play and just begin to load it up, y'all. Pour it right up over your bread. I want to try to get most of it, majority out of here. Okay. Now I'm gonna slap on another glove. Actually, I could do one. We just want to get this bread submerged in here, y'all. Get it all moved around in there. Get it to soaking up all that custard. Ah, yeah. Looking good so far. Smelling real good, y'all. Telling you. Okay. Now, what I like to do, you know I got to funk it up. I got me a can, diced pears right here, y'all. We're gonna introduce. Then I got me like a half a cup chocolate chips. And you know, can't forget those raisins and cranberries soaking in that liquor. Oh, it's going in, y'all, with the liquor too. We elevating this bread pudding today, y'all. Just gonna give this a nice little stir. Get everything folded together. We want it all to get to know one another business. Absolutely. Okay, when everything's coated in all this goodness, we're gonna bring over our casserole dish, y'all. Already got prepared with some butter that I spread it around it. And then you just want to introduce your bread pudding mixture. Can you take a look at it as I'm pouring it in there? What is it looking like to you, y'all? What is it looking like to you? Oh yeah, we want to get it all. So you want to have the right tool for the job, right? Absolutely. Now, what I like to do is get it flattened out nicely. We're gonna move that over to the side. Because what I wanna do today, y'all, like I said, we elevating this bread pudding, y'all, this Southern classic. So what I wanna do, while the inside will be nice and pillowy, I want a crunchy topping on there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make me a crunchy, crisp coating to put over it. And what I got is 1.5 cups all-purpose flour right here. I got me 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I got me a cup of rolled oats. And I got me a stick, y'all, of softened butter. All right, we got to get in there with our hands, y'all. But I can't forget that cinnamon, y'all. Where's my cinnamon at? I want to add me some more cinnamon to the game. Like I said, I love my cinnamon. We're gonna slap on some gloves. We're gonna get in there, y'all, with our hand and just begin to crumble the butter up into the flour, sugar, oats mixture, y'all. It may take a few minutes, but we're gonna get it there. It's like a crisp topping. Now this is strictly optional. This is Keep a Cup, taking it to a whole nother level, y'all. Are you listening to me? Yeah. I feel it coming to form, y'all. Okay, when you got it nice and crumbly, it can be a little bit more than this. I could take it a little further. But I think we're good to go right there. Just gonna make sure we bring our crisp crumble mix and layer it evenly over the top of our bread pudding. There you have it, y'all. Hey, we get ready to stick this bad boy in that 375-degree oven. It's gonna be about 40 to 50. I'm gonna go ahead and say a whole hour, y'all. But what you wanna do, you wanna make sure that your top is not getting brown before your bottom gets bubbly. And if it do, we're just gonna put the cover over it and let it continue to cook that way. But until then, I am your man. Come on. Keep a Cup can cook, and we elevating bread pudding today, y'all. An old school Southern classic. All right, my YouTube fam. Hey, we about to wrap this bad boy up pretty soon, y'all. But hey, I'm gonna tell you, it took exactly 1 hour for my bread pudding to come out the oven, y'all. But hey, I got it over there chilling for a little while so it can rest. But in the meantime, while it's resting, I decided, hey, let me try to put a glaze on there. You know what I'm saying? So I got my skillet right here, y'all. I got it on a medium-high flame. I got me a half a stick of butter, unsalted. We want to get that butter melted through, y'all. Want to get your butter melted through. We're gonna make a chocolate glaze for it. I was looking at those extra chocolate chips that I had, and I was like, man, I could do something with that right now. While my bread pudding is cooling off. Make sure I am on a. All right. We getting there, y'all. Hey, this is a very traditional, well, not traditional, not the way I made it, but a Southern classic dish, y'all. Hey, like I said, when I was in Charleston, I had no idea when I first learned about bread pudding. Like, how in the world can you make pudding out of bread? But hey, we get ready to make this glaze for it, right, or sauce for it right now, y'all. All right, got that half a stick of butter. Hey, I got it melted through. We get ready to add us some more of that bourbon, y'all. There it is, y'all. We're gonna let that alcohol burn off just a tad, little bit. Let it do what it do. We're gonna bring the funk on this right here, y'all. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna want bread pudding no other way. No other way. Once your alcohol has been burned off, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with 1 cup heavy cream. One cup of heavy cream. And as it begins to heat up, we're gonna start introducing our chocolate chips. But you wanna introduce a little bit at a time. You don't want these to get clumped up on the bottom of your skillet. So allow the heat to come up. Are you listening to me? Oh man, it is smelling so good. I can smell the residuals of the alcohol, the flavor. Oh man, whew. I'm loving it, y'all. The temperature of my cream, I can tell that it's coming up. It's beginning to melt my chips. Now these are semi-sweet chocolate chips. But you can get any one that you want. It's yours. Do what suits your palate. Hey, and if you're liking this video, you already know what I'm talking about. Give me that thumbs up, y'all. Give me that thumbs up. And if you happen to be tuning in for the first time, and you haven't already hit that subscribe button, come on, y'all. What are you waiting on? Hit that subscribe button for me, y'all. And share this video with somebody that you know, and tell them to hit the subscribe button as well. And hey, how about this? Everybody go out there and hit that notification bell, that you're notified every time your man Keep a Cupcake Cook is dropping another video on you, y'all. You gotta keep it moving, y'all. You got to keep it moving. Alright, my YouTube fam, as you can see, got that bread pudding on deck, y'all. With that crisp topping right there, y'all. Pillowy on the inside, crispy on the top, y'all. Oh man, fantastic, y'all. And I'm telling you, y'all, it smells fantastic. Well, you know I gotta hit it up, y'all. If I made it, I gotta hit it up, y'all. Go ahead and drizzle some of this on over it, you know. Should have had a spoon at least. But it's alright. Make it do what it do. We gonna make it do what it do. I know it kind of look a mess, y'all, on the plate, but you know what I'm talking about, y'all. Hey, a Southern classic right there, y'all. That's that bread pudding right there. Oh, man. Got that. Oh, let's just go in for the taste test, y'all. I've been waiting long enough. My goodness. Hey, y'all got to try this one. I done took this bad boy to a whole nother level. One more gander, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you, don't eat this and go straight to the doctor. Give it a couple of days. Hey, I am your man. Come on, Keep a Cupcake Cook, and I'm out of here, y'all. Another Southern classic. Bread pudding to a whole nother level. Bye.